both champions that had their belts on the line at UFC 239 tonight at T-Mobile Arena retained their titles, but it was in very different ways. Adam Hill, Heidi Fang here. After the press conference has wrapped, we heard from Jon Jones, Amanda Nunes. Both keep their titles. Jones with a very, very narrow split decision victory over Thiago Santos, and Amanda Nunes with a spectacular head kick knockout of Holly Holm on this card. And Heidi, it was a pretty wild night, two very different title fights.
Very much so. I mean, Nunes said that she went in there wanting to beat Holly at her own game and said that she had watched how she finished Ronda Rousey over and over with that head kick to be able to land it herself. So she accomplished that feat pretty well. Jon Jones, usually he likes to get in his opponent's heads, and like you said, it's a very narrow decision. He likes to often try to beat his opponent at their own game. For him, it was not the case as much as it was with Amanda.
Yeah, and Jon said, hey, maybe I could have taken it down. Maybe I could have had an easier fight. This is a guy that's a black belt in Muay Thai in my mind. I wanted to show that I could beat him there. And if I took him down, I would have conceded that he was winning in the kickboxing battle. And that's not something Jon Jones wanted to do, but certainly showed some vulnerabilities, maybe showed some holes that are there in his game. Maybe the next opponent that steps up to face Jon Jones can take a little bit more advantage than Thiago Santos was able to tonight. But Santos gave it a good run, as we said. Split decision. He won the fight on one scorecard. Won the fight on my scorecard too, to be honest, 48-47 by winning 3 rounds, but 3 very, very close rounds, and Jon Jones retains the title. More drama on this card as well. There was so much talk between Jorge Masvidal and Ben Askren, mostly coming from Masvidal. He does not like Ben Askren. It only took him 5 seconds to knock out Ben Askren. And listen, Ben Askren ducks his head for the takedown, the flying knee across the cage, 5 seconds, a UFC record knockout.
For him to not just achieve that, but then also to just know how to come in with the right game plan. It was so smart. And there was that text that was going around. Dustin Poirier went out and tweeted it, saying that they had discussed it already in advance of the fight, that he was going to open up the fight that way. Man, what a big knockout it was. It was like really probably the most breathtaking knockout I've seen.
Yeah, for sure. Ben Askren's first career loss. And listen, I saw a lot of people say that's as dominant as it gets. That's not true. I mean, a 14-minute destruction in dominating somebody in that fashion is more dominant than a one-shot finish to start a fight, but still, that is the kind of thing that's going to get the attention of the matchmakers. If they do have to decide who gets that next title shot, Jorge Masvidal certainly in that mix, but we'll let you know everything you need to know at reviewjournal.com. Come check it out. Videos from Heidi, stories about the fights, and even some news about UFC coming back to Las Vegas in December, maybe not the weekend that you've come to expect. Check that out, reviewjournal.com. For Heidi Fang, Adam Hill, we'll talk to you guys again later.